What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. We got Superstar Joe and we got Superstar Rob. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Today's a big day, big game, Super Bowl, Rams versus Cincinnati Bengals. Don't know who's going to take this one. If I had to take a guess, I would go with the Rams just because they're playing at home and they're pretty streaky though. Like Joe Burrow, he's a sneaky one. He's got that offense humming. So I'm not too sure, but I think if I was a betting man, I will go with the Rams just because they got that home field.
Yeah, I know you're a big Rams fan too.
No, Chargers fan. Chargers fan.
True,
Don't get it
true,
mixed. They play the
true,
same field, but don't get it
true.
mixed.
Okay, all right, all right. I
But
thought
yeah, Rams. I think I'm taking the Rams today.
all right. I'm gonna stay out of that because honestly, I'm not a good football predictor on that. If it was hockey, maybe, but I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you on that one.
Okay. So, I guess today let's talk first about becoming a superstar because tomorrow, big day. Tomorrow we will be doing the draw. So make sure you click on that link at the end of this video. It will tell you the giveaway video. You're gonna have to leave your Veve username and what you're looking forward to most on Veve in the comments on that video. So make sure you go check that video out, and you can win a Captain America rare comic. Get you some 2 MCP points for just holding that one. And I think it's going for around 60 gems in the marketplace right now. So really, really good pickup. So watch till the end of this video. There will be a link, or the video will pop up on the screen. You can click it, and then you can go into that video, watch that one if you want, and leave in the comments your username on Veve and all that stuff. And make sure you're subscribed. You got to be subscribed. Become a superstar.
Join the fam. Join the fam.
Yeah. So today it's another video. I guess this is a pickup video, really. If you're looking at the market right now, you see that the market is kind of getting killed. Okay. So everything's going down. Everyone's getting ready for these golden moments. And Rob and I are sitting here and we did our analysis and we're like, what would be good to pick up if you didn't want a golden moment? I mean, now's the time, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of questions. A lot of people were just saying, "I have some gems on the side. I want to maybe capitalize on some of these collectibles that have dropped over this gem squeeze event that's coming." So we put together a list. We were curious to see what else was out there that we can maybe get involved in and start buying up. So it's going to be a top 5 list. Why don't you pull up the screen and
okay, so I'll pull up your screen here.
Yep. There we go. So number 1, actually number 5. It is going to be the Mickey Mouse lenticular card, and you can see it didn't come out that long ago, but it's getting battered down to 538. Joe, why don't you tell us why you think that this card is going to do well after the Gem Squeeze event?
So what you guys are probably wondering, okay, why Mickey? There's Mickey Mouse, the statue, and then there's Mickey Mouse with the partner statue. That's the actual FA. Veve's clarified it. So why go with the lenticular? I think that the actual FE of being the first ever lenticular card does carry some weight. And I think now that we have Donald FA and Daisy FA, and I'm sure mini FAs come in not too soon or not too far down the road, I think that those are going to carry the value when it comes to comparing apples and oranges. But if somebody really wants to get into a Disney card, especially one of these, I think in the future, because there will be those comparable statues with the tags, I think that Mickey Mouse might be the one that people kind of come into because he's the face of Disney. And if somebody Disney wants everything Disney, this might be the one that people are drawn to, just because if somebody wants a Donald, they may go to the Donald and Daisy statue before they come to the cards. But for Mickey, I feel like people want everything Mickey. And if they just want one of the cards, this is also a common it's the most available. I just think that this one can probably hold its value more than the others once the others like Goofy and Pluto are on the app.
That's my thought. I don't know if like this one here, we put it on the list because we think it's a really good long-term play, like with that FE tag. I don't know if it's going to be a good play for a quick bounce back. Like if you're looking just for a quick flip, I don't know if this one's going to be the best candidate for that because you do have that 7.5% or 8.5% fee. No, For Disney, I think it's 6. So you have
Well,
a high.
8.5. It's 8.5.
Is it still 8.5? Okay, I thought it was
Six
Marvel.
plus 2.5.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have that high fee, and then you don't have that much of a band in terms of the price play, right? Like you could see over here right now we're at 538. Even if it comes back to 768, you don't have much of a band. So this is like great pickup right now. I don't know if it has that much room to go any lower if you compare it to its previous price history, which is still very young. So you're
Yeah.
probably pretty close to the bottom right now. I don't know if I see this dipping much lower than where it's at. You pick this up, you hold it long term. I think
Yeah.
you'll probably be okay.
I think
Definitely, it deserves a spot on this list. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
think, sorry, I think, yeah, I think you mentioned it right at the beginning of your speech there. I think the FE tag is where we agreed.
Yeah,
The only other Mickey Mouse with a tag is the partner statue, and that's sitting over 40 grand.
yeah,
So if you want a Mickey with a tag, this is your chance,
yeah,
and your entry point, I guess, right? It's under $1,000 right now, and who knows how long that will last. But if you want a Mickey with a tag, and we all know how tags seem to matter in this type of collectible space, that's why this guy's on the list. Mickey
yeah,
with a tag, number 5.
yeah. Okay. Next, we got Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. So she has definitely been battered down quite a bit. I remember when she just skyrocketed over 1,000, top 5 superhero, had a lot of hype. FA tag common came down now. You're looking at around, what is that, 620, 690, is it? So we figured this is pretty big drop. It's not quite, but close to
Yeah,
50% drop. A lot of downward pressure on her as well. But again, it's starting to approach kind of over a couple months ago when it came out. I think around December, you're looking at $300, and now you're around 690. Maybe there's a little bit more room to drop, but this could be one of the ones that after the gem squeeze might bounce back a little bit quicker. What do you think?
yeah. I think definitely having the second Wonder Woman realistic version on the app helped speed up the regression on this one. But again, once third one, fourth one, fifth one comes, and people are looking for a Wonder Woman, they're gonna have which was the first in the back of their head. They'll do their research. They'll find this baby. So this
Yeah.
might be. I don't know if it'll bounce back immediately after. I think it might get a little piece of this. I think part of this is from that second Wonder Woman coming out.
Yep.
But I do think long term, this price here is going to look really cheap.
Yeah, and I think when she first came out, Wonder Woman was 1,000. The FA Wonder Woman was around 1,000 when she first came out.
Mm.
I could be wrong, but she was definitely higher than where she is right now. When the realistic one came out, it started to pull back, but there's going to be a balance. Like this is still an FA, it's at 650, let's say. Now you have the other Wonder Woman, let's say at 200. So eventually you're going to hit that balance where it may not be worth anymore saying I'm going to sell the FA to pick up the cheaper one, and then with the leftover, in this case, it would be like maybe $400. You can't. There's not that much you can get with the rest of that $400. Whereas if you're going from let's say 1,000 to 250, that delta of 750, now you're in a situation where maybe you can pick up something that's worth your time. So
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
that gap has closed, making it now worthy of the top 5 spot as pretty decent pickup if you have
Yeah,
the gems on the side.
FA top 5 superhero.
Yeah,
Sorry.
FA. Yeah, no, for
Speaking
sure.
of top 5 superheroes,
This is an interesting one. So SpiderMan Rare FA. So this is definitely an interesting one. It's been pounded. I mean, from its all-time high of 2369, let's say, down all the way now to about 1,000. So just over 1,000. So you have over a 50% drop from the all-time high. And this is like a lot of hype. Like, we know how much hype there is right now in Veve and Spider-Man in general. Spider-Man is one of the most beloved superheroes. We
this one,
spec. Sorry, go ahead.
this one's a sick pose.
It's a sick pose, and we
Yeah,
speculated that there's a chance that maybe people who have the Secret Rare Spider-Man might decide to take that Delta, pick up another one of these Spider-Mans, or maybe all other 4 of them, and just leave the Secret Rare, and then go pick up something else like a Todd or whatever else they like on the app. So it's a really low price. I mean, this one here, if you have 1,000 gems sitting around, I think it's a really good entry point here at 1,000. It could break
yeah.
it a little bit, but again, like even if you go back to here, 430, it used to be. So I don't know. What do you think?
It's almost been to, it looks like almost 2,500 at one point at the all-time high. I mean, we know we're going to be seeing those numbers again on this collectible for sure. How long it'll be, who knows? I think it's going to be a gradual return after the drop. If there's nothing else announced, I think that this one will see back some of that decline, just because people are going to notice the price and say, why is it under 1,000 or whatever it's at now?
Yeah,
I don't see it staying under 1,000 too long. You might stay there until Monday, and then that's it. I think it's coming back over 1,000. So you might get a little bit of a quick pickup, but I think long term you can't go wrong with the rare. The pose is amazing. Putting that in your showroom, it looks sick. It doesn't move, but you don't need it to. It just it speaks for itself. It's just an absolute beautiful collectible.
Yeah, even for a quick flip, I think this one has that potential right after the gem squeeze to bounce back. So, all right. On to the next one, the Jaunty Jig.
Number 2, the most controversial figurine in all of Veve.
This one here has just been completely obliterated after everything that happened with the FA and the FB announcement from Veve. I don't know. Like, what do you think about this one? Why don't you go first on this one?
I think this one is getting unfairly treated. I did own one. I traded it to my wife, and she's like, "What did you trade me?" But she's always wanted it. I think that this one here is going to be underappreciated for a while until they announce the next one in the series of the Mickey Mouse collection. I guess that's what this collection's called. I think once they come out with like Fantasia Mickey Mouse, or they come out with like classic Mickey with the red and the yellow, I think this one here, people are going to look back and say, you know what, this was the first one of this collection. And it's going to carry weight even without the tag. People know Steamboat Willie is the first ever Mickey, and he's the savior of Disney, pretty much. So I think it looks great too. Jaunty Jig, the common, easy price entry. Even the ultra rare has been getting beat up. If you got money, the ultra rare right now is really, really beat up, and it moves and it has music. It's awesome. The uncommon, I'm not too crazy about, but same thing. Like if you want all three, that's not that crazy price. I think it was like sitting $700, $800 or something right now, right? So
the Happy Whistle was around that 700. Yeah,
depends what you like. It's more scarce, so it's obviously a little bit more. But the ultra rare, again, 5K ish, which is like crazy because this thing I think was like over 10K.
Yeah.
But the common, like you see it here, it was like I think 1,300 or something like that at one point. And now we're down under 600, so you've lost more than 50% for sure. I do think this one's going to take getting that set out there before it realizes its potential. But I don't think this price will hold that much longer. It's definitely going to see a retracement after the golden moments or whatever big drops are coming in February. If once there's a quiet period, this one's not going to sleep too long.
Yeah, and I want to point out that if you look back to early January, even December, you were looking at floors of around 400 on this one. So
yeah,
massive pullback. You're at 579. Sure, maybe there is a little bit room to come down, but I think it's probably burned out most of its drop. I really don't know how much more people are going to sell on this, even if they have to pay $50 of fees, market transaction fees. Like maybe it goes to 500, 450. I don't know. Something tells me that this is slowly starting to burn out. Maybe going right up until Monday, you might still have that drop. But we'll see what happens. If you could pick this one up, it could even be a quick flip. A little bit more of a risky play, I think, just because of the whole FA FE thing. But we've had commenters make sure, some superstars, they made sure we knew
letting us know. Yeah.
That they were saying that the real OGs. I mean, right now it's kind of new, but in the future, the real OGs are going to know that this is the real first Mickey collectible.
The first one. This is the first one where he's by himself. That carries weight.
Yeah,
that's got to carry weight. He's by himself first time in this collectible. So regardless of the tags, guys, you know what this is, and 579. That's a steal.
Yeah, he's the first one by himself like this. So
yeah,
definitely, I think it deserves that. So moving on, number one, drum roll, and here we go. Becky Clooney, Batman.
What is happening?
Look at that, 3,650. Obviously, these are just a ecomi wiki. Everyone knows real prices.
Yesterday, 2 days ago, this was at 2,100, 2,200. It went up to 25 once they did the FE article, and now we're down to the 1,600s. This is almost touching close to my Joe Mad. I bought my Joe Mad at 1400. So
Yeah.
a couple hundred more gems. I could have had a Becky Clooney, rarer. I like it. It looks sick. I like both actually. Like I like the Becky Clooney. I love the Joe Mad positioning. I was thinking of picking up another Joe Mad on this gem screen, but this at 1675, it's screaming my name.
Yeah.
First ever drop on Veve, and it's keeping the FE. It's got the error tag. Becky Clooney. If I can get into this, I would. After I put this video out there, I'm not too sure if I'll be able to still get into it
Yeah.
because I know a lot of you guys are hungry and you probably have more gems than I do. But the Becky Clooney looks great, and I think that helps carry it. And this will rebound after the gem squeeze. This is going to be one of the first to rebound.
Yeah. And again, like look at the price. It's almost a 50% drop from its all-time high. Back in December, you had it at around 600, 610. Still, you know, 3 times, not a little bit under 3 times the price from before the big spike. But yeah, like this is like a season 1. It's one of the FEs when it should have been an FA. So definitely, I think this one here probably it's the most expensive on the list, but a lot of opportunity here for a bounce back to get something elite, an elite collectible.
There's been a quick move here. There's been a quick move on this one in particular. I
Yeah,
saw it at 2100 like 8 hours ago. I don't know what's going on.
You could see that little dip. This is a little bit of a zoom in here. Over 2 days, just dropped. It was over here at 2500, just dropped almost a full 1,000. Wow, it's still dropping. But also those sales are coming down now, so maybe it's due for a reversal. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, when this video gets out there, it might be already up. But crazy, crazy that this one's there. This one is, I think by far it's number 1 on this list. I think the rest are you can debate them, but on this list of these 5, I think this one for sure it's automatic number 1.
Yeah. So we actually want to throw one bonus in. Just it was just so interesting that we want to throw a bonus in there. And most of the superstars watching right now probably don't have the gems for it. But look at this.
Oh my God.
Secret rare SpiderMan.
We're talking up the secret rare SpiderMan. We never do that. We're too jealous. We're too jealous. We can't get enough gems for this.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Look at this. 54,500. Actually, it dipped, I think
it dipped in the 40,000s. It was like in the 40s somewhere. Yeah, 49 maybe.
So
but
crazy.
What's going on? That's some value. This thing hit 100 grand, okay?
But so is the cult losing? Is the cult losing their commitment? Because this is like really, really, really low amount of mints. So it's gonna act differently. It's definitely gonna be extra volatile because of the low amount of mints. At the end of the day, like look at this. It's only like 79 people of the 1,000 that are controlling the price. So that means the other 920 or whatever 921 people, if I did my math right there, they're not selling at all. They don't want to sell. But those 79 people are now coming down and dropping this price and just pushing it right down to 50,000, which is still incredibly expensive.
I think you're right.
Maybe they're selling it and picking up the rest of the collectibles. I don't know.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think that they're recognizing that the market is kind of on sale. It's a pretty big garage sale going on right now. So these guys here are probably like, all right, I'll sell this and pick up these other ones where I can maybe 10x my money. To 10x a SpiderMan, you're going to have to get to $500,000 to $1 million somewhere in there, right? So they're probably looking at where can I 10x faster, and I think it's harder to 10x more expensive collectible just because you're dealing with a smaller customer base. But it all depends when the right customers come into the app. So if you do get those whales coming in, this can move faster. It's all a guessing game at this point, but it looks like the SpiderMan holders have spoken, and they're trying to get out to get into some of these other great deals.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Because of this low volatility, that price movement can go back up just as fast as it came down.
And it will.
Right. So that could, I'm sure if someone out there watching, one of the superstars watching, was even capable of picking up one of these, I think at this point it's a serious consideration if you have that amount of gems in the app available. But this list is definitely, it wasn't easy to make the list. There are so many options for our top 5.
Yeah, this is just 5 examples, and what we noticed off the bat. I'm sure there's things that we've missed or haven't gotten to, but ones that we agreed on, and ones that we were able to pick up on pretty quickly. Just be like, oh my god, I can't believe this. But we probably miss some. So let us know
For
in the
sure.
comments. Let us
Let
know in
us
the
know.
comments. What do you think is the best value right there? Let me know, because I got some gems sitting. I'm looking to make a purchase before Donald drops. I want to buy something, so I want to know from you guys. Let me know what you think is the most uh, on sale item and what's going to bounce back after this golden moments drop.
Yeah. I would love to know as well, because again, we respond to every single comment. So please let us know your thoughts below. What would you do to this list? Let's talk. Let's talk it out. Let's find out what we're gonna do. And don't forget, become a superstar. Join the fam. Join the superstar fam. I know some of you were watching out there and you haven't subscribed yet. Join the fam. Hit the button. And don't forget that you're gonna see on the end screen we have a giveaway coming on Monday. You can win a rare Captain America number 117 comic. So make sure you click that video. Let us know. Follow the description instructions. Let us know what you're the most excited about. What brands are coming to Vivi that you either they're coming or you hope that they will come, and you can enter a chance to win that comic. So who doesn't like free stuff? So join the fan. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, and we're gonna see you on the next one. Bye
Love
bye.
you. Bye.